What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Grand Scheme. This is Gran smoking it down live on this Friday night. Good to see you guys. High Speed Pursuit first in the chat. Ryan Kim, the Crimson Trooper, Lord Hibby, Zerov. Hey man, haven't seen you in the chat in a while. Lord Hibby, take a look at your profile. Did a thing. Alright, man, we'll have to check it out. Ryan Kim pulled a 4-star guillotine. Is she useful for anything? I was thinking of ranking her up because of her synergy with Venom and Magic. Yeah, I mean, she's useful. I mean, she's the best at reversing healing. I mean, she's great, especially in a few situations, like Node 24, perhaps, in Alliance War, if you are in a tier that has that heal on that node. X23 and Labyrinth, Wolverine and Realm of Legends are popular spots for her. Anyway, man, my air server's been working just fine for the last 20 minutes, and now start the stream, and there it goes. Jason Alvarez, hello to you. Good to be, well, I'm glad you're here, man. Yeah, as soon as I get the air server up, we'll take a look at it, Lord Hibby. You gonna give us a hint? Gonna grab something from the drive-thru. Get me something too, man. Are we getting hamburgers? Who should I rank? Gwenpool, Not Awakened, or Hyperion Awakened? Are we talking 4 stars, or I assume 4 stars? Alright, we're gonna have to do the air server routine tonight and reset it once again, because it is not... my phone is not picking it up at all. It involves top 100. All right, you got me curious now. There's got to be something that I'm missing with this air server thing for it to just like be the very start of the stream every time. It's showing up on my phone like it's recognizing that there's something to connect to, but then it just spins and spins and doesn't connect. Don't know. Are you going to try for Sentry Crystal? No, Ryan Kim, I'm not. 4 stars. Yeah, I would, yeah, rank up Hyperion. I mean, you could rank Gwenpool up if you wanted to. She's still good unawakened. But if you only could do one, I would go for the awakened one. Alright, I tried to rebroadcast it. Let's just exit out of air server altogether. Get rid of that. Rance Gowan, both. Rank up both. Gwenpool and Hyperion. Eventually, I would say yes, definitely get both of them ranked. For sure. Alright. Air server restarted. And there we go. Alright. Now behave yourself. Get up there. There we go. Let's see. Hibbity bibbity? Is that what it is? Let me check the spelling. 2 B's. Aha! Got yourself a Mephisto and a Stark Spidey and a Drax and a Star-Lord. Very nice, sir. That was a solid looking profile. And check out that legend tag. Check out that legend tag. Congrats to you, Lord Hibby. You must have just snagged that for yourself today. That's awesome, man. Great job. Mario 12. Hi, Gran. Just got home from watching The Last Jedi, Star Wars. Very nice. Did you enjoy it? My wife and I went to see it last weekend. Doc Strange, how are you tonight? School starts in 3 days. Ryan Kim. My kids went back to school Wednesday. Or no, Wednesday? No, yesterday. Today was their second day back. Got that puppy in the mail today. Yeah, congrats, man. It looks nice, doesn't it? It was a great movie. We really enjoyed it. Making some decent progress on the uncollected here. About 50% done with the whole thing. Haven't spent any on refills. Except for my very first run through, I spent a few, but just using my free energy as I have time. Gran the man, what's up, real deal? How are you tonight, brother? I was gonna fire things up a bit earlier, but I noticed Yeet was finishing up his run, so I jumped in there for a bit and watched him finish up. Had a solid performance. Thought that L1 would finish her off, but I was wrong. So what's the big plans for the weekend? What you guys got going on? First full weekend of the new year. Do you know how to get the Goldblum title? You can't anymore. That was just for the Goldblum's special event challenge. Hobbit Crom, have you fought Void in Master? Going to push for Legends with my Gwenpool 565. First of all, congrats on the Gwenpool. That's a great champ to have at rank 5. I've not fought him in Master. I've fought him only once in Uncollected. And I'm not going to fight him again for a while in Uncollected, at least, because I'm running Suicides, and that's a really bad idea. Because you're going to take a whole lot of damage if you have when you have debuffs on you, and of course Suicides you're going to have debuffs the whole time. So it's a very short fight. The thing with him is he's kind of like a walking Bane node. And so you have to time your combos. I don't know what the timer is, but every so often he will apply a debuff on you that causes degen, just like Bane. And you can only remove it by hitting an interval of 10 on your combo meter. And so ideally you want to get your combo meter up to 6, 7, 8, and then play very defensively, manage, hit that timer. Right before that timer expires on him, parry him, counter a special attack, something, so that you can be in the middle of your next combo when you hit that 10, 20, 30 on your combo meter. I think that's the biggest thing that you need to worry about with him. No debuffs, so if you're doing a legend run, you're going to have a double immune for him, or you're going to need to drop suicides. Hemorrhoid Hitman, what's up? Reeler, also welcome. Captain Morgan, good to see you tonight. And of course, Omega Mutant, the B Manny, my A #1 warlord. What's good, sir? Doing well, man. And Dr. Doob in the house. I've noticed a lot when playing Quake. A lot of champions, they will Gabra Doom, I think is how you pronounce that. Thank you for the sub. Anyway, when you're playing Quake, they come in for that first hit that she evades, and then you try to parry the second hit, and it just it misses entirely. They don't hit on the second hit. That really throws off the rhythm. No joke. Last 3 5-stars were Iceman, Gwenpool, and today a Blade from Supernova. Congrats, man. That is pretty impressive. The luck is on your side right now. I'd appreciate it if you can send a bit of that my way come next Thursday. Gonna need it. Gonna be popping 7 or 8 crystals. Actually, I don't know. If I get Medusa on the first try, I may pop a few more. But I guess I probably wouldn't spend all 7 or 8 if I got her in the first few. Just go ahead and stand back there, Green Goblin. That's okay. I'll let you stand back there. Good advice. Thanks. Got some gameplay. My 565 Gwenpool soloing Red Hulk on my channel. Such a fun champ. Awesome. Well, Hobbit Crom, you can do, if you are already uncollected, and well, of course you are. You got a 565. You can do the uncollected difficulty, and that does not count towards your legend run. So I would do at least one run through uncollected, fight Sentry, fight Void, get used to their animations, and then go back and do your legend run. Santiago Hernandez, Ballaster, good to see you. T2 Alpha overflowing and short on T4CC. Ooh, that sucks, man. I hope you get the T4CC in the next however many days you got. I know they last in there for 30. Hopefully you're not drawn. Hopefully you're not drawn close on that. Sharif Farag bought 3 Supernova crystals, 1 3-star Spidey, 1 4-star Sentry, 1 5-star. That's some pretty amazing odds on those crystals, Sharif. If I had bought 3 of them, I didn't. But if I had, I would probably most likely 3 stars. Is my my typical record. What is up, Aaron Hoodie Lover? Good to see you. Let Omega get some of that luck. Yep, right after I get that, my Medusa, you can have it, man. You and a few other people in 4 Loki that are going for Medusa. What is up, Devious Assassin? I'm not going for Sentry, but I think you're talking to Aaron there. Prestige over 7,000 by the end of the month. Feeling pretty good about it. Nice, real deal. Mine will be over 7K if I can get Medusa. Right now, that Star-Lord is dragging me down on Prestige. But no regrets. No regrets at all. What is up, Legacy? How are you, young man? Good to see you. Done with Labyrinth now, so it's back to the featured grinds. Got to get them all. Yep. Good. Kim Mike, how are you tonight? check on something here. Alright, let's see. Oh, this is a fun fight. Magic with power reserve. Once I get to L2, it's game over here. But it takes a little bit of concentration. Q-Bug, how are you tonight? About to hit 13 million for Century. Got a good pace. What do you think about him, Legacy? I've not been hearing anything good about him at all. Oh, come on, come on, throw your L2, throw it, throw it, throw it. Nope. Oh, my limbo was still up. Sweet. Alright, as long as he doesn't kill me. Ah, we're good. We're good. And done. Sorry, X23 Labyrinth Fine. Awesome, thank you. Appreciate that. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, he looks cool. He looks cool. Just want him to be cool. Mr. Roboto16, how are you? Testing him right now. Heal didn't even proc on SP3 with 5 charges. Yeah, I mean it's the same song, different verse, Captain Morgan. Same song, different verse. We should be used to the whole ordeal by now. He's in the Pillow Hands Club. Excited for Void. I think Void does look better of the two, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. All right, so I need to focus a little bit on this fight, not because it's hard, but because I need to be careful that I don't kill this opponent too quickly. I've been having a heck of a time trying to heal up. I took on the first Hyperion boss here and ended up losing Ghost Rider because he wouldn't cooperate on his special attacks. But, I mean, last night I soloed the second with about half health on Ghost Rider, starting with about half health in Suicide, so he can do it. But anyway, I used a little revive on him, trying to heal him up, but it's very hard to heal up when he's killing these opponents too quickly. Ah! It's hard to heal up when I do that, too. There we go. Oh well. Didn't heal. Not much, anyway. Void's base attack is even lower. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. Jeff Bloom, how are you? Pulled Sentry from 4-star feature Grandmaster Crystal, 4 Science Awakening Gems, so he's getting one. Yeah, I mean, it just makes sense. It makes sense, but I've only got one, so I'm not going to go for him. I mean, if there's a Science Champ coming out, if Hulk drops next month, then I'd much rather go for him. They can't mess up Hulk, right? Is 4-star Medusa good? Yes, Mario 12, she is good. Carlos Mendez, I see you there in the chat. Good to see you. Thoughts on Ultron to rank 4? If you need a double immune, I think he's not a bad option. I think it's good to have a double immune rank 4. Eventually I'll get one there, but just my priority right now is, well, I've got to get resources saved back up, and then Medusa to rank 4 once I get her in 6 days. AQ Beast. Ultron? He's okay. He's no Ghost Rider. Ultron is duped. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a bad choice, especially if you've already got, I mean, you've already got over 7K prestige, so it doesn't sound like there's going to be a whole lot of champions that are going to affect your prestige. So at for your rank 4s, I would think you need to, I mean, you've got some room to be focusing on utility, and he's definitely worthy of a utility spot. Hunt 765485 took my 5-star Star-Lord to rank 5, hurt my prestige. I did too, but I took him back down. Or you said you kept him there? Unduped. Ultron is great for Electros, just because of the regen. Yeah, that's one thing he does have over Nebula. If you just take that unavoidable damage a little bit at a time throughout a fight, Nebula can't do anything about that. Kept him, not my best thinking, should have taken Ghost Rider. Yeah, well, on the bright side, it won't be too terribly long before you will be able to get more rank 5s. So it's not like he's going to be alone up there forever. Test done, results in. Break it to us, man. It's weird how progression goes. Got Dormammu, Ultron, Archangel at 455. They don't make a top 5 first world problems. That's because you are an insane man when it comes to crystal openings. Got 2 in there. One of them has extra armor. Take less damage based on missing health. Yeah, it seems like you would need, I mean, ideally you'd want like a Gwenpool or Crossbones or something, but with all the other stuff going on in map 6, unfortunately those kind of champs just aren't really great. ISO 8, Legionnaire. Should I rank 4 5-star MODOK or rank 3 it and rank 5 my 4-star one? I think that's a question you probably should run by your alliance, especially your whoever runs your battle group defense. I mean, MODOK, he's if I remember correctly, he's got decent prestige. And he's a beast defender, so I don't know that personally I would want to rank for a defender as one of my top rank 4s, but I know quite a few people have. I mean, do you like the champ? Cannot get my rhythm on this Superior Iron Man. He just there we go. At 345, Sig 40, no suicides. Winter Soldier down in 490 hits. Max damage on 5 charges plus heavy bonus 13,000. Max damage with special 2 on bonus 35,000. SP 3 damage 3. Yeah, I mean it's average. I mean it's. But how long does it take to build that up, that kind of damage? I mean, that's average damage for an average champ without having to get to a 40, 80, 120 hit combo. Modok is 5th prestige. 6,600 prestige over 660. Did mine? Yep. Got Stark, Ice, and Magic as well. Yeah, your account's pretty stacked, man. Terrible, Dan. It took 12 minutes to get there. Yeah, that's horrible. If I'm gonna be in a 12-minute fight, I'll bring my Star-Lord. That's just not worth it. Monkey Flower, good evening to you. Cameron is committed a sin. I'm not a priest, Cameron, but I am an ordained minister, even though I'm not Catholic. I mean, if you need to talk, if you need to confess, just message me. We can talk later. Been trying to take my Drax out of top 5. Prestige still isn't too bad for having a Star-Lord. Yeah, I'll be dropping Star-Lord out of top 5. Hopefully 6 days. Didn't get to see Yeet's final time. Anyone know? 7:15 or 7:16. 7 hours, 15 or 16 minutes, something like that. First time placing my magic on defense, just don't have a use for. Ah, that's painful. Mine goes to war. Mine goes on offense every single time. Who do you bring for offense? What's up, Ishan? And thinking about that too, Cameron. Drop Suicide, so hoping to help out with hype more. Yeah. Man, I would be so grateful if they would make it free to change masteries. Or at least be able to, I mean, at the very minimum, just change one aspect of your mastery. You know, just like one tree on the offense instead of claiming the whole thing. You know, I just want to move Suicides down to Assassin, then, you know, that'd be fine. Because I just such a huge difference in Arena. Might be joining too, Loki. That's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, Reverend Gran. Yeah, I mean, you could call me that if you want to. Nobody does, but you can. Oh yeah, all right, I get it. I get it. Yeah. You have committed a sin. You've apostatized and bought into the hype about those 3 and benched Magic. It's terrible. What happens to the game when everybody has those 3 champs? Right, Lopez, another 12.0. Yeah, I'm afraid of it. 24.0. 12.0.2. Man, I said I was not going to buy that deal today, but I've been thinking about it all day. I need to sit down and do the math before that deal expires. If I get the deal, I will have everything I need to take Medusa from 1-1 to 455 on Thursday. You know, assuming I get her. if I don't get the deal, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that many alphas. It's going to be tough. I may have to wait a day, because I think Glory Store resets like the like a full 24 hours or something like that after she drops. I'll take the Magic over Stark Spidey any day, although I want a Blade. Yeah, I'm happy with Quake and Magic for War. My third spot kind of fluctuates. Got the 500 unit one. I will probably get that one. I was debating on it, and I popped open 100,000 battle chips, thinking, you know, if it puts me over 500, I'll go ahead and grab it now. I got gold. All gold. Nice. Get the deal. Yeah. SP2 bonus, proc SP2 bonus 3 times. D-Money Squad, how are you? Bought that deal without hesitation. It just, I mean, it just seems a little underhanded to me is all. I mean, T1 Alpha is something that we should be able to get in-game more readily now. I mean, especially uncollected. They should put it in, I mean, T1 Alphas in the uncollected daily crystal. I mean, that should be in there. Full completed T1 Alphas, high drop rate, whatever. I don't care. They know we need them. They know we're hurting for them because they're pushing it towards 5 stars. So they created the situation. So I mean, it's classic supply and demand. I mean, they created the demand, and then they say, okay, well, you know, here's the supply. We're going to charge you these the units for it that you know, normally wouldn't consider spending units on T1 Alphas, but just complaining because I want them free, you know. Got them both, need those rank up materials. Got too much stuff in the stash, gonna expire, yeah, I get it. It's an awful expensive deal, make market loss. Yeah, there's a classic term for that, where you create a bad situation where people are hurting for stuff, and then you supply the need. Like you're the villain and the savior all at the same time. Never drop from greater solo crystals anymore. Yep. I think in all of, I mean, since I've got them, I know that I've got 1. I may have gotten 2 of the alphas out of that, but I know I've not gotten more than that, and that's been a long time. I mean, like the lesser ascendant crystals that you get for summoner advancement, or the, you know, the arena, the catalyst arena. I mean, those are terrible. I mean, there's just a lot of things that they can revamp in game that are just irrelevant at this point, and they could put tier 1 alphas in those things, make those available more. I hope they do. I hope they do very soon. Ghost99, do you think I should save all my 5-star shards for Blade? 40,000 at the moment. I have no rank 4 worthy 5-star champs at the moment. Do you like Blade? Might as well. Otherwise, you've got some other very good champs dropping. I mean, you've got Medusa coming out next week. We're going to have some new champs next month, and hopefully will be good. After 881 greater solo crystals with no alphas, I stopped counting. That was a month ago. Yeah, it's bad. Kabam is run by Kim Jong-un. You got both. Halfway to 5th T2A. You should have 7 by the end of the month. Dude, you just, you were rolling in those things. I've got, I'm almost to 8 right now as well. Ghost99, thanks for the sub. Forgot that magnetized prevents his overrun occasionally. There we go. Got one from a greater solo about 2 months ago. Yeah, they're very, very rare. Do map 3 and AQ, you'll be swimming in T1 alphas. Let's talk about that, B-Manny. Map 3. Switch off map 2, do some map 3. If they did give us everything, it wouldn't be as addicting. Don't like them making it uncollected so easy. Yeah, I don't think they need to give us everything. But it should not get to a point where you're getting the most difficult things to get in the game, and your problem is getting the things that should not be difficult to get at all. So, I mean, you got overabundance of things that they are marketing as the most valuable resources in game. T1A should be in the rewards for duels for alliances above a certain total rating. That would make people do their duels. You know what else makes people do their duels? No, never mind. Not going to go there. Sorry. Versus Captain Marvel with no class disadvantage. Died at 434 hits. Combo in with her still at 19% HP. Procced 5 times in all. Never critted. It's trash. Yeah, I believe you, man. It's just, I'm glad that we got word back really soon on what people thought about it, so. Because I really was considering opening some at least 1 or 2 crystals for him. Glad I did not. Doing map 3 right now. How was the adjustment, Legacy? It's, I mean, I know it's easier technically content, but there's also with the adjustment period, was there any challenge involved at all? Because I know back when we were fluctuating between 5 and 6, people often would say map 5 is more difficult than map 6. Yeah, that's a problem, TDD, is that you cannot farm alpha catalysts. There's just no way to farm them. You've got to get them off of content and milestones. Bottleneck shouldn't be the lowest material. Right, exactly. Exactly my point. Agent Venom map 3. Yeah, somebody, maybe it was you, mentioned that last night. Time down on Colossus mini-boss yesterday. You know who you need for that Colossus mini-boss? Is that 550 Vision, Age of Ultron. Take care of him easily. Dark JMX, welcome to the channel. Which is better, regular arena or uncollected arena for getting units? Well, there is no uncollected arena. There is feature arena and the basic champion arena. And both of them, for the first 7 or 8 milestones, give the same amount of units. I think the feature arena has, does it have like 2 more milestones so you'll get more units there or something like that? But as you progress through the milestones, milestone for milestone, it's the same number of units. It was, oh, you hit it linked. Got it. Alan Wagner, hello to you. Pull a 5-star Star-Lord, you wait on the dupe, you get the dupe, you wait on the T4CC, you get the T4CC, you pull AA, rinse and repeat. Yep. Put a T1 Alpha daily in. I'll grind for it. I'll grind over and over and over for the little bitty shards. It's going to take me forever to add up to 1 Alpha. I don't care if it takes work. It just needs to be available. There just needs to be a way to get more. Referring to battle chips. There's some debate on that, Dark J. You'll hear that people say that it's about even, but the thing is, you get the uncollected battle chips cost 5 times as much as the normal battle chips, but you get 5 times the reward for what you pull. But since they're 5 times as much, you get 5 times fewer, or 5, is that right? 5 times fewer crystals for the same amount of battle chips, and therefore a lesser chance in the number of crystals you have to actually get units. I know that sounds very convoluted. So you open a whole bunch of crystals, it should average out. If you're only going to open a few crystals, your chances of getting units are going to be better if you use the battle chips to open regular arena crystals. But should you get units in both, same number of battle chips used to buy 5 times as many crystals in the regular as you do in the uncollected. If you were to get units in both, theoretically you should get the same amount. If you pulled like units out of 5 crystals on the regular and units out of 1 crystal on the uncollected, so it's a little tricky. I prefer to do the uncollected, but if I'm in a pinch and I need units, if I need just a few units right now, I'll open the regular crystals, because I'll get a higher chance of actually getting units out of it. Time now on Big C with my Ultron because he still has bleeding poison. Okay. Make it as pointless as the T4CC event quest? Sure. I don't care if they get rid of the T4CC daily. I never run it. Don't you get bored when you don't have something to look forward to, though? Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm doing the monthly, just taking my time through that. But there's a little bit of adjustment when you realize you've finished all of the act content, and Labyrinth is done, and now pretty much you got Arena. So the few days that were left before the new event quest came out, it was like, yeah, nothing really to do here. Dark JMX, thanks for the sub. Glory is going to restore in 6 days. 6.5 days. So Medusa drops in next Thursday. Glory store resets on Friday. I need to pay attention here. Gonna get beat up by Black Bolt. Hunt 76545, thanks for the sub. Hardest fight in Labyrinth? Hunt, it was most likely Agent Venom. It was a very difficult fight for me. Just doesn't make sense that rank 4 and rank 5 5-stars that it costs both T1A and T2 alphas. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with it costing. But my point is that because it does cost so much, I mean, it takes me a couple of weeks to get, 15, 16 alphas. And they're gone just like that. I mean, you rank 1 champion. I'm done ranking 4 stars. I can no longer rank 4 stars past rank 2 because it costs an alpha to take them to rank 3, and I need that alpha for my 5 stars. Don't need gold. I didn't think I'd need gold anymore, but I do after ranking Star-Lord up and ranking him back down, and then ranking Ghost Rider from rank 1 to rank 5. Yeah, my gold is thin. Hodge the Compass, what's up? First uncollected arena crystal I ever opened, pulled a 4-star Punisher. Nice. Yeah, he shows up quite frequently in those things nowadays. Yeah, but dudes, you open a whole bunch of battle chips at a time, right? I think what people do, they get disillusioned because they only, like me, they save up 100,000 battle chips and then pop uncollected crystals, and it only gives you a few crystals, and you've got only a, 1 in 5 chance of getting units. It's not good. Take 16 to get 1. Well, you can get more than 8 in a week. depending on what week it is. I mean, if it's toward the beginning of the month and you're doing the event quest, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the monthly quest, I think. And then you've got 1 in each of the 3-day events, 1 in arena, and then 5. You can get 5 from glory now. I haven't actually sat down and done the full math on what you can get in a month, but I just know that I'm not able to keep them. They keep disappearing. What's up, Sammy? Opened 90 earlier because I was down to 400 units. Got 2,100 units, better than the average normal crystal. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I did as much grinding as you did and had the battle chip stash that you do, I would do the same. 1 in 5 chance, not close to what I get. You think it's less than 1 in 5? What can you? I mean, the percentage chance of pulling one resource over another, I'm sure is different, but that was an estimate. How many resources are in there? Let's do that. Mandat Vista, they need to make gold, and T1 Alpha is easy to get. Should increase gold on arena crystals too. Yeah, I mean, gold is not too much of a problem. I mean, like I just said, I'm low on gold now, but that's not really going to be an issue. I'm going to be getting gold from just duping champs pretty easily. I mean, that stacks up pretty easily. Selling ISO, at least there is a way to get it. YouTuber got 8,000 units from 8 million uncollected battle chips. Well, I mean, or from 1 million. Well, when was the last time you opened 1 million battle chips? You know, again, when you hit the units on those, you're gonna get a good chunk. And I'm sure that same person who opened the 1 million, if they do 1 million again, they're not gonna get the same amount. I mean, they may not. I just think mathematically, if you open, I mean, if you track how many units you're getting, as long as the drop rates are not tinkered with on the 2 different crystals, theoretically, if you track how many units you get, if you track 6 months worth of uncollected crystal openings and you track 6 months worth of regular crystal openings, theoretically you should average out to be about the same in resources. It's 5 times the cost and 5 times the reward. And the number of items you get is divisible by 5. So, I mean, mathematically, if you're just going straight off the top like that, it should even out. Started off strong, looked like he got tired. I knew I would have been tired. I mean, that's a long time to go, 7 hours straight. A very long run. Can pacify completely negate MEP's regen. It's not supposed to. It's not supposed to. How much you want to bet she does her living strength? Oh, L2. She's going to do it on the second hit. See? Always second hit of L2, but kill her through her block. I think you should have done the last map 100% first. Fell off towards the end skill-wise. Yeah, that would have been wise to save your easy fights for when you're really tired and it doesn't really matter. I was wondering why he kept reviving the Nebula on Hyperion. Make mistakes towards the end of your run. Should have done Ultron last. Yeah. Welcome back, High Speed. Right, but even a Hyperion, that's going to be very hard to build up those charges. I mean, not only does he have class disadvantage, but I mean, if you just sit there and block against Hyperion, you're going to get an L3. You got to be actively baiting him, or he's just not going to use it. Yeah, I think the longest I went, I mean, I streamed a lot of Labyrinth in 3 days, but I think the longest time I went without a break was 4.5 hours or so, and that was getting pretty tough on me. But he's a young man. He's got stamina. Legacy took a bathroom break, took the wrong path, changed his masteries. Got 645. Did he take? I know he took one wrong path. I didn't know about the rest of it, but yeah, he had a very good time. Really, Windows? Really? Right now you got to do that? Getting notification pops up. Tired of your background? Change it now. Bored with your background? Update your desktop background and create a whole slideshow of pics. Earn free Microsoft rewards. You'll receive emails with info about Microsoft rewards. Why? Why am I getting these random notifications at 11:42 p.m.? Tried a legend run 3 times. It grind about killed me. The first time missed by 3 minutes. Oh. Yeah, that sucks. I've only done it twice. I've got it both times. I would probably I won't say that. I'm pretty competitive, so I would have kept doing it if I missed, but I would have broke my phone, I think, if I missed it by that much or by that little. Ramesh Tavasuja, welcome. Live streams keep getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, they are. I think part of that has to do with the absence of a very popular YouTuber. Joel's not been around, so this is about, I mean, the time I've been streaming, but he's usually, I usually, you know, started when he was going and finished up when BG was going, and everybody's in Joel's stream or Brian's stream. And so I'm guessing that because Joel's not been streaming, people have been coming over here. Reminds me of my pops playing MCOC. Hey, no worries, son. No worries. One of my favorite pastimes with my kids was playing video games with the boys, so they know their old man can handle his own on some video games. Double bacon cheeseburger with onion rings might have been too much. Oh, dude, you are making me hungry. I'm gonna ban high speed right about now. I don't need to go get a cheeseburger at 11:45. I wonder if my wife's sleeping. I could sneak out. She wouldn't know that I'm gonna go get a hamburger. Bacon double. From where? Anyway, high speed. Where'd you get it from? Anybody know the rough cutoff for the Hotel Modoc Legend Run? No idea. Got a few people in here that could probably tell you. I know Lord Hibby got it. He might be able to share what his time was. Don't have a champ that can do it now. Best option for speed, 455 Drax. He can't do it now. I'm afraid you're going to have a 565 and going to be a very small pool of champions that are going to be able to do it at 565. I heard about that exploit, TDD. Carl's Jr. Cannot go to Carl's Jr. here. The nearest one is on the turnpike, about 35 miles north of here. So yeah, I'm not going to make that drive. 345. And Mandap under 343. So yep, there you go. It was under 4 hours for sure. So it looks like 345, 350-ish. Use microwave clock. Use what you got at hand. What's up, Dominic? Yeah, that's exactly what I heard, TDD. Which honestly, I mean, I guess that's a cheat if you just mosey your way through the master difficulty and then come back and do the regular. But I mean, if you're just going hard anyway, I mean, the problem is the timer didn't start until they were almost done with master. But that should be fairly easy to see. I mean, you've got people doing legend run in 3.5 hours, 3 hours and 45 minutes, and then you got a handful of people that did a legend run in 2 hours and 5 minutes. Should be fairly obvious to see who did that and who didn't. They're going to release the result for legend run on Monday. They did today. A 5-star sentry. Congrats, Ramesh. Yeah, I mean, is that really a bannable offense, though? I mean, because they didn't exploit a loophole and, you know, running events over and over and over and over and over again to farm, you know, resources like the last ban that they had go out. I mean, this is something they used a resource that was available in the game, and was it right? Nah, probably not. But I don't know. I don't know that it would be right for Kabam to ban them. I think it would be right for Kabam to say, sorry, we're not going to give you the rewards for that. But I don't think that's a bannable offense. If I was in a boardroom voting on whether to ban them, it would be no for me. Punisher cutoff prediction. 12 million. Jonathan C., thank you for the sub. I've been hearing people put out there about 3.5. If I were going for Punisher, I'd be pushing 4.5. Well, might not be bannable, but they won't get the title. Yeah, exactly. Cameron says, seems pretty bannable. Yeah, well, there's a 50-50 vote in the boardroom there. They deleted the legend results they posted, so it would seem they're probably looking into something. Yeah, I'm sure they're looking into it. I'm sure they're looking into it. Did Bobbin get legend? No idea. I haven't seen him post anything. He did. Alright, well congrats to him. I know he's been chasing that. He's been chasing that for a long time. Just because it was wrong doesn't mean it wasn't right. Haj knows. There you go. I'm saying just because it was wrong doesn't mean it was wrong. Anyone who cheats gets no sympathy. Yeah. It can't be done without knowledge of how it worked. I mean, what are the odds of some dude accidentally almost go back? Yeah. But, I mean, what are the odds of the first person to do it? I mean, does the first person get banned? I mean, does the first person know it's going to work? Or does he say, I wonder if I do 300, buy this key for 300 units and do this if it'll work, you know, and it works. I mean, does he get banned just for testing it out? Yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I would not be surprised if they did a 7-day thing like they did the last time, but not an easy decision for me. Some people didn't finish their legend run. Kabam did some type of simulator. Not heard anything like that. Let's duel. Not doing duels tonight, Ramesh. I got to get as much arena in as I can here, so don't want to take duel time. Plus, I did 75 duels a couple days ago, and so duels are off of my radar until they are on it again with the next duel skirmish. How they get Master Mode unlocked in the first place? You can buy a key if you're uncollected. I believe you have to be. Do you have to be uncollected for that? I think you do. You can buy a key for 300 units so that you can go right into Master Mode. Yeah, Monkey Flower says you have to be uncollected. Good. I mean, I don't know any other reason why anybody else would buy that thing. Doesn't seem worth 300 units to me. I guess if you really don't want to do normal mode, but I don't want to give up those rewards. Grant missed the legend run? BG? I haven't heard anything about him getting it, so I don't think he got it. MJR Payne, welcome. Yeah, I'd be happy with Fathead for 1,200 units. I mean, he's not one that I just wanted to go all out for, but I mean, if I went on one of my bad decision crystal opening moments and pulled him out of 4 or 5 crystals, I'd be happy with that. Do you know where Malaysia is located? I do. I know where Indonesia is located as well. The BG go for... Okay, we already talked about that in Asia. Yeah, I mean, it's Southeast Asia. Like Hemorrhoid Hitman mentioned, it's down Southeast Asia, around Indonesia. You can have a geography lesson. Gran is a man of the world. That can be taken so many different ways, Cam. I'm gonna accept that you meant that in the nicest possible way. Do you know where Nepal is located? I do. Mandap, I've got some friends in Nepal. Actually, maybe visiting Nepal sometime in the next year or so. Is that where you're located? Nepal is in Asia, yes. See ya, Ramesh. I know everything. Yep. My kids don't think so, but I do. Grant reminds me of Bobby Singer from Supernatural. Thank you, JetWoo. Cam, yeah, that was sick for 1,200 units. Made me bust. Got 4-star Sentry. Yeah, blame Cam for all your bad decisions. How it goes. What other way can it be taken? A man of the world? Yeah, well, let's talk later. No, a worldly person often implies like sensuality and yeah, often implies a less than stellar character of a person, or it could be a man who knows the world, you know, geographically and culturally speaking. So, did you live tomorrow? Yes, but only yesterday. From Nepal, currently live in California. Nice, very cool. Yeah, I do hope I get to visit there. Won't know yet. Why the Asian countries today? Kevin C, just because someone asked me if I knew where a country was. And so others asked as well. Gran is my fix for mature streams. Well, then clearly you haven't watched The Real Deal. He is way more mature than I am. Lots of people live in California, and that's not just tongue-in-cheek. I mean, lots of people in the YouTube and MCOC community that I interact with are in California. I think there's 2 of us in Kansas. Donnie Banner, Sentry is very smooth, but however isn't for longer fights like Kabam made it sound. Yes, you're right. It seems like that seems to be the consensus. Not the powerhouse champion that they touted him to be. Do call you a specific type of professor, so there is that, and you're not far off. Gran say idjit for us. Cameron is an idjit. I think he meant to say Cameron is a digit. He just forgot he got his D mixed up. That's what it. It's all that D talk over in BG stream. San Diego, another place I've never been. MJR Payne, also from Cali. Nice. I've only been to California one time. I was in the San Francisco area for a few days about 11 or 12 years ago. Spent more time on the East Coast than the West Coast. If I decide to go ahead and get that deal, I really have got to stop spending units. I've got to get my unit stash build back up. Oops, didn't mean to make that switch. Been to San Diego a few times for work. Great food. I hear it's a little bit warmer there than here too. Only been to California once, never left LAX. Layover in LA. Fly into Asia. Or maybe Hawaii. Or I guess you could fly a lot of places through LAX. I've had a lot of layovers. Most of my layovers, because like Wichita, I think the only place that they go from Wichita west for a layover is Denver, and that's not very common. But I usually fly Wichita to Atlanta or Chicago or Minneapolis a few times. Dallas is another common one. Actually had a layover in Dallas a couple months ago, and the airline left Wichita late, and so I missed my connection in Dallas. Had to stay overnight. They put me up in a hotel. I was very frustrated. Because the lady is like, "Well, you missed the doors closed. You can't board." Like, no apologies, no nothing, no sorry. It's just like, mean old woman. Here's a voucher. Call this number. They'll put you up in a hotel. Like, thanks. Great experience. Got a 5-star Venom Pool. How is he for ranking up? He's not great. He can be fun to play with, but he's not great. Most of the attractions down here in San Diego have to do with either airplanes or the ocean. That makes sense. Are you using Elgato? No, I'm using an air server. I'm not funded for an Elgato yet. It's on the agenda someday. Lots of military stuff. Yeah, lots of military stuff down there. So it sounds a whole lot like Wichita, except for the ocean part. Lots of airplanes and Air Force stuff going on here. Flying from Germany to Texas. I was flying standby, so I had a limited option. That's weird that Germany would be, that you'd go through LAX then. LAX is trash. LA is full of trash along the freeway. Bet it's nothing like some places in the world that I've seen, where literally, I mean, they don't have trash cans. I mean, their trash goes along the side of the road and then it gets burned, or just deteriorates there on the side of the road. Went there for a military contract. Great food is even better when it's free. Oh, free food is always better. Not full of trash. There's the real deal. There you are, man. I made a comment about you earlier and you didn't speak up, so I thought maybe you'd bailed or something. Talking about how much more mature your stream is than mine. How do you stream with a phone? Sorry, stupid question. Not a stupid question, Hunt. I am streaming from a iPhone 8 Plus. On iPhone, you have this button in the bottom middle that's Air something or other. I can't remember exactly what it's called. And then I have a program on my computer called Air Server, which I can broadcast the phone screen to the computer. And then I use a program called OBS, Open Broadcast Software, to stream to YouTube. 2 separate flights. Only flight available back to the US was LAX. Had to buy a separate ticket, LAX to Dallas. Yeah. The international flights can get tricky. Jay Red Dragon, thanks for stopping by, even if it was just to ask where BG is. Oh, that's alright, man. He should be live any minute now. How was my stream more mature? Oh, well, somebody made a comment about how, you know, they come to my stream to get the, you know, they're fixed for a mature stream. And I said, if you want a mature stream, you should go to Real Deal Stream. He is way more mature than me. Way more mature. Like 4 or 5 years more mature. What's up, Karthik? Brian never goes live. All his streams are pre-recorded. You have cracked the case. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. I like to show respect and deference to my elders, so you know, we get it all the time. There's 4 or 5 of us in 4 Loki that are in our 40s, and so we joke about it all the time. We told B. Manny and the other officers that we're going to go ahead and leave and start a new alliance and call it Over 40 Loki. Justin Reeve, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you hitting that button. Hits keep coming. Can be in over 40 Loki. Oh yeah. Sign you up into the alliance, retirement home alliance. Yep. Not quite there yet. I need my kids to get a little bit older and get steady jobs, and you know, they can help support me. In a year, could start over 50 Loki. There you go. Kids crap me up because we aren't even old. Oh no, man, I get younger and younger every year. Or old, I should say, what used to be old looks younger and younger every year. "11 more years for over 40 Loki." Enjoy your 30s, man. once you get past 40, that's when things start falling apart, and start noticing that your joints are hurting a little bit more, and well, we won't go into details. Don't want to gross out all you little young guys in the chat, talking about old people stuff. Only 5 years away from 40 Loki. Grand Benjamin Button Scheme. There you go. I was thinking about this recently. In a few years, all the nursing homes are going to need high-speed broadband because the first generation of gamers are about to hit the nursing home. You are right. First generation of serious gamers. I mean, I remember when I was probably 7 or 8 years old, sitting in the living room, watching my dad play Pac-Man on the old TV. It's good memories. It's called midlife, not old life. Yeah. 2 months shy of over 40 Loki. Almost there, Justin. Almost there. 69 years away from 40 plus Loki. It's a long way, Riley. Long way. First console was Pong. I remember Pong. I was never really good at it. I preferred the little more advanced games like, what was it, Demon Attack and Yar's Revenge, those kind of things on the Atari 2600. I do not want X-Force. What is it? What does he say? Dead Force X-Pool? X-Pool Dead Force. There you go. X-Pool Dead Force against a Bleed Immune. That would be bad. Grew up with an Atari. Do you still have it? I still have my Atari, but I would have no idea how to hook it up. I'd have to go to Radio Shack or something to get an adapter, because it has the old two-pronged, what was it, UHF or something like that? The old double two-prong thing that you gotta screw on the back of the TV to hook up the Atari. Can't use that anymore. Never let you touch the Atari. Those joysticks broke like crazy. I mean, just all the time. My dad had to solder the connections on the joysticks because we'd break them. Radio Shack doesn't exist anymore? Does it not? Oh my goodness. Did I just give away my age? How did I not know that? Where would I go to get that stuff then? Frogger? Yes. Original in good condition. Well, mine is not an original 2600. They had the really big original 2600s, which we did have one of those, but it broke, so we got a second. It was like a second generation 2600, a little bit smaller. Still have that one. It's still probably 35 years old. Sprint stores now. Gotcha. Amazon. Okay, so it was a recent thing. That's sad. They were around for quite a long time. What's up, Alex? Alright, guess I'll have to check Amazon. As you can tell, it's been a long time since I've looked for a Radio Shack. But I am wanting a hamburger now. High speed. Trying to think what would be open at 12:09. McDonald's, Burger King. We got, I don't think Wendy's is, well, no, Wendy's I think is open till 2. Then we got a restaurant called Spangles. Don't eat there much. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of if Wendy's is still open. I can't remember what time they close around here. Probably a bad idea anyway. Like I said, I gotta watch my diet. I should probably just go to sleep and stop thinking about a hamburger. Usually at 2 a.m. Yeah, I think 2 a.m. is right. You know, it's good when you're really hungry, they say, just to drink a bunch of water. Hopefully you guys don't hear me gulping that water too much in the microphone. I should probably mute it when I take big chugs of water like that. Ant-Man versus Groot. This is going to be fun. You still got half of yours? Dude, finish that off. I will be disappointed if you don't finish your hamburger. Yeah, it helps me sleep, but it also helps me, you know, with my waistline. The wrong kind of help. Not the kind of help I need. Grab some carrots or something, munch on them until you forget your hunger, go to sleep. Ugh, I don't like carrots. I don't like raw carrots. I don't really like cooked carrots either. I'll pass on the carrots. Maybe some we got some nuts. We got some mixed nuts upstairs. Nuts are good for you. Or drink beer. That works wonders for my midsection too. Stroud's, ooh. You know, they've got Stroud's here. I've never been to Stroud's. I hear about it all the time. Never been there. They got a sign out front. I guess they may in Kansas City as well, but it says we choke our own chickens. It's kind of a funny thing around here. Better finish before my man card is, yeah. You can't leave a hamburger half eaten. Doesn't matter if you're full. You finish that burger, man. Broccoli, then, high fiber, high aromatase inhibitors, good vitamins. I have broccoli for lunch just about every day. Nuts are good for you. Yep. Gran 2018. You can quote me on that. Best fried chicken. I hear that. That's what I've heard. And their chicken fried steak is also supposed to be very good. It's just like the way northeast side of town, and when we go out to eat, we never go that way. We're on the west side, so it's just easier for us to find something out here. One of these days I'll make it out there. Walnuts, almonds, good bedtime, sleep, blood sugar, high in calories though. Yep, I used to do Greek yogurt before bed, but I don't have any of that in the fridge. Almonds are good for headaches. Like, they help eliminate headaches. I've not had that experience. Kanye Alliance opened 2 5-stars today. First one Vulture, second one duped him. It's like, why can't you have that kind of luck with Stark Spidey or Archangel or Blade or, you know, whatever. Right, Alex, that was what I was going for. This was back when I was actually very strict with my diet, but I prefer Greek yogurt over cottage cheese, so I went with that. It's about the same as far as, I mean, if you're very careful about the kind you get, some of the Greek yogurts are tricky. I mean, they'll add sugar in them or whatever, but usually the fat content, protein content is very, very close between Greek yogurt and cottage cheese. JEYM, good evening to you. Ying Wu, except that cottage cheese is nasty. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. It's just not something I want to eat every day. I just get some plain Greek yogurt, and I would put half a scoop of my protein powder in it just for a little bit of flavor right before going to bed at night. I need to get back into it. Keep saying that. It's going to happen. It's time for, I got to set a New Year's resolution, right? I haven't done that yet. Does that make me a bad person? I like the plain low-fat Fage yogurt. Good stuff, but it expires fast. No preservatives. Yeah, that's good. We usually get the Chobani. You know the best that I found actually, and it surprised me at first, but I found this is true for a lot of things. Costco brand, the Kirkland Greek yogurt was better than the other stuff. Tiffany, good evening to you. How are you today? Canned sardines? I like sardines. Just get a Gran 3 times a week, 45 minutes, you're good. The rest is diet. Yeah. Yeah, we've been doing it. I've been doing it 3 times a week. Actually, the last couple of weeks have been tough. You know, with holidays, and then of course my wife gave birth just before the holidays, so it's kind of put things in a little bit of a more difficult position. But yeah, we're gonna get back to it. The nice thing is I really don't have to figure it. A lot of people, when they're trying to lose weight, I mean, they got to figure out how their body works, how their body adapts and adjusts, or how it responds to certain diet changes or exercise and things like that. I know. I mean, I've been through it all, so I know exactly what I need to do. It's just getting started, and well, not getting started even. It's just making sure I'm maintaining it. Almost at my 4th 5-star. Let's hope it's mutant. Even if it's a trash mutant, I need a mutant. Well, good luck to you. Costco does have the good stuff. Love it. Same Tiffany. Yep. She was on last night. I mentioned last night she has a channel. How long have you been running that, Tiffany? How long has your channel been going? But I found her channel yesterday. She's got some good videos on there, so you guys should check it out. John Doe, how are you? Abosede Afuwape. Opened 7 5-stars when Starkey was available. Started Blade badly, then it went Dorm, Archangel, Iceman. That is not bad. 3 for 7 and 3 very solid champions. Wait a second. Are you serious, Tiffany? Your goal is to have a 565 Venom? Say it ain't so. Got the desire and willpower. If you put my brain in almost any body, I would get them ripped. That's how much I enjoyed bodybuilding. I hope my nerves heal so I can do it again. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to. I guess you'd understand it, because like when I was doing it, I was like every day, 2 years straight, 2 hours in the gym every day. I absolutely loved it, but it was the first time in my life I had ever really been a gym rat. I started when I was 37, so but I learned to love it, and it's just like if I didn't make it to the gym, I just did not feel right. I needed to, but like once you let go of it and you start doing other things, and it's just like it's changing gears. I'm a very A-type personality, almost on the border of obsessive compulsive. You know, so if I'm doing one thing, it's very hard for me to focus my effort on something else. And so that's really where my issue is right now. How do I get back to the gym without getting to the place where I was before, committing 2-3 hours a day every single day to the gym, to tracking my diet, to, I mean, just being very meticulous on that, because that's just the kind of person that I am. I've just come to the conclusion that it's an asset for whatever it is that I'm doing at the moment, but it's a weakness at the same time in that other things tend to suffer that I should be at least giving some attention to. So yeah, I mean that's just where I'm at. 3 months still YouTube noob. Yep, I'm going on. Well, I'm over a year on YouTube and I'm still a noob. Double dupe. So yes, I've got plenty of double duped 5 stars that are not going to rank 5. Oh, you don't. I know trash 5 stars. I think you're new to my channel, but let me show you some trash 5 stars. I can't show you in this arena. Ugh. Let's see some trash 5 stars. I've got some decent 5 stars, but I've also got 31 5 stars. Do you have? Let's see, Colossus, Spider-Gwen, Luke Cage, Groot. Yeah. Got plenty of trash 5 stars. Gambit, Iron Man. I know some people are going to say Gambit's not trash. I don't like him. So plenty of bad ones in there in the mix. Rhino's duped a couple times. Ronin's duped a couple times. Yep. Just keep popping. My air server's frozen. I see that. Thanks, guys. No, it's not frozen. It's going. It's going now. Was it frozen? Anyway. Going for 4-star sentry? No, I'm not. The guy in our alliance, so unduped Venom to 455. It's his favorite Marvel character. His account name is even variation of Venom. Yeah, I mean, I get that. I mean, if you're not real competitive in the game, I mean, you rank who you want. Totally joking. Refuse him to take him to rank 3. Yeah, I think rank 3 would be fine, but I wouldn't do rank anything higher than that. Only did 3 workouts a week, hour and 15 minutes, crazy intense, and that was good enough for me. Is for most everybody. Just diet is harder if you want to look amazing, right? One of these days, I should show you. Well, we're on. I don't think you ever accepted my line invite, Alex. I sent you that online. I was gonna say I could show you some things, some like progress pictures of the progress that I made when I was working out. It was pretty amazing. I mean, not patting myself on the back too much, but looking back at it now, it's like I can't believe I made that much progress. And then I let it all go. Magic and Ghost Rider are juicy. Very good. First 4 5 stars were double dupe, back-to-back, Rhino, Rocket. Nice. John Doe, I don't know if I'm going to save for Blade. It depends on a couple things. First, how many crystals I blow on Medusa. And secondly, whether or not Hulk does come next month and how good he is. So, we'll see. There's a long time between now and Blade. Going to the gym shouldn't be about looking good. Do it to get stronger so you can be better at whatever sport you're playing. That's my philosophy. Yang Wu, that's a very good philosophy. I'll do that. Yep, Alex, I'll send it to you. Rip. Yeah, I know we're friends in game. Anderson. Somebody touch my spaghetti. I like spaghetti. Blade rank 5. Congrats. Yeah, not just sports, any activities. But I tell you, again, I'm not saying everybody needs to work out like I used to, and I'm not saying that I need to now. I'm just saying that's where I was before, because I learned to love it. I loved the feeling of it. I mean, because I went from being overweight, in pain, headaches all the time, back pain, no energy, you know, basically where I am now. You know, dropped almost 50 pounds to, I mean, being in the best shape of my life. I mean, just feeling very good, sleeping better than I had in a very long time, and just doing things in the gym that I didn't think I could do. It just made me feel good. It was the best part of my day for, I mean, just feeling good physically. I loved being there. So it was not just, I was not like working out for competitions. I was never going to step on a stage. I wasn't doing it even to look good for anybody else. I was doing it because it made me feel good. Got that endorphin rush going, you know, it turns into a drug. I saw, thinking about this game too much. It said jug, it's Juggernaut, crazy. Zoc, is it good taking Yondu to 455? I would, personally, I would consider that. I love Yondu. He would definitely be on my radar for 455. So if you like Yondu, and if you have a place to use him, then I don't think he is a bad option at all. MCOC making us lazy. You're right. I will say that my gym attendance did drop off significantly after starting to play MCOC. But I also have to say I started a new job at the same time, so that probably has something to do with it too. Yeah. Yeah, I get that, Alex. I mean, because I was older, I didn't do it for the insecurity issues. I did it because, you know, you step on the scale one day and you realize you've been skinny your whole life and all of a sudden you're not. And I'm not okay with that. So I had to do something about it. It was more of a midlife thing for me. Like, I'm 40 in a few years and I'm pushing a higher weight than I've ever seen before by a significant amount, and I need to make a change. Think of other things when I hear Jug. I'm sure you do, Devious Assassin. Maybe gave some good genes, or have some good genes. Levi's got the quick results. Yeah, I mean, I was always a skinny kid. I weighed 135 pounds sopping wet when I graduated high school. So yeah, at 37, when I hit 200 pounds for the first time in my life, it was kind of an eye-opener. I know that doesn't sound much for some people, but I'm not a tall guy. I'm a hair under 5'7", so 200 pounds and excuse me, carrying it all around the midsection. That's quite a bit. And then you start thinking about history of heart disease in the family, and a lot of the men in the family have heart attacks in their 40s, and so yeah, it's just that midlife realization that you're not so young that you can do whatever you want and not deal with the consequences anymore. These kind of conversations are exactly why I have all of the younger viewers in my stream. That's what everybody's talking about. Oh, come on, block my special attack. This probably sounds like boasting, but after 3 months of working out in high school, I could deadlift about 500, so I kept doing it. Did it because I was good at it mainly, otherwise I wouldn't. It makes sense. I wish I could deadlift 500. The highest I got on the deadlift was 365, but that was going from deadlifting about 75 pounds to 365 pounds in about 18 months. So I was pretty stoked about it, and with a bad back. You know, the doctor's saying don't deadlift, don't squat. I tell people the best thing I ever did for my back was deadlifts and squats. Doing it correctly. Sucks getting older, can't eat whatever we want anymore. Well, you can. Just got to pay for it. Got to pay the due. Back in the day, I could eat whatever I wanted as much as I wanted, and I literally could not gain weight. My metabolism was through the roof. $22. That's alright. That's alright. There's changes that happen between 16 and 22 for sure. That was my first, like I said, 135 pounds sopping wet, but I did put on 50 pounds after 2 years of college. But staying in bed all day and eating pizza every night before bed, that'll do it to you. The top of the game, I was at 425 bench, 680 squat, 700-ish deadlift. Yeah, man, you sound like a beast. I never had those kind of impressive numbers. I finally hit a 225 bench 5 days before my 40th birthday. And that's the most I've ever done. 325 squat, 365 deadlift. Nowhere near that now. You maybe want to do 2 push-ups right now. Just woke up. John Doe. I'm here to inspire you. That's cool, man. I'd like to see those videos. .305 bench once in my life, never again. Yeah, honestly, I didn't have those kind of goals to bench that much. I don't know that my joints could support going much higher than I did, because it's not just about muscle strength. I mean, I've got joint issues too. So just being in good shape was fun for me. I mean, obviously pushing heavy weight was fun. I did enjoy that, but it was never about being the strongest or the biggest in the gym. At my age, I know that's not going to happen. Being 49 sucks for weight control. If I watch a McDonald's commercial, I gain 3 pounds. Yes. Yep. My daughter is a junior in high school, and her friend brings her home from school, and several times a week they'll stop at Wendy's on their way home and get something. And, you know, she can get away with that now. I keep telling her, you're not going to get away with that forever. But also, it's kind of frustrating because she brings that bag in the house, and I gained 5 pounds because I can smell it. So, I got to put a stop to that. Did a mock NFL combine. Love the NFL combine. Push my athletic limits. Nice. Top 5 in physique bodybuilding. 49-year-old Gran. You got this. All right. That's it. I'm going to do it. I got 7 years. 7 years to hit that goal. I can do it. Biking easier on the joint. Yeah, I love to run. It's one thing. It's weird. I mean, a lot of people, they hate running. I enjoy running because I can think. You know, when I'm running, nobody's bothering me. Nobody's talking to me. I get. And when you get to think, and thinking deeply about something, you're not thinking about what's going on in your body, and you can just run. You get past the wall. You just keep running. I enjoy that, but my knees don't. And my ankles don't. So yeah, the recumbent bike is okay. I need to get a real bike because I hate being on a machine. The rowing machine is that's a workout, but I like a treadmill, recumbent bike. I hate those because you're just sitting there. You're not going anywhere, not making any progress, and I hate that feeling. Grand scheme, hopefully your daughter is watching this stream so she knows not to bring Wendy's home. Yeah, I think she's sleeping. I think she's sleeping. She may be watching the stream. She has a couple of times. She gives me a hard time. She's like, hey, my friends want to know what your YouTube channel is. Why? I don't know. They just want to. Like, All right, well, here it is. And then she tells me the other day, she's like, yeah, my friend was like, saying he was gonna troll you in your YouTube stream chat. And I'm like, tell him to go ahead and try it. I got excellent mods. He'll be timed out and banned like that. Seriously, was an idol, refused to believe it, dedicated everything to it, fell apart, it was hard, understood what it was to me. Well, that's just what we all do, man, with the things that we love the most. Tend to take over our lives, and we can make an idol out of anything. Do both road bike and mountain trail. It's super fun. Yeah, I need to. I haven't had a bike in years, but I've been mentioning that to my wife. Maybe I'll get a bike for my birthday. It's coming up in about 2 months. Tiffany, I do too, and I know I shouldn't. The funny thing is, you've not heard this story. These other guys, I'm sure, have. When I did my very first Patho Labyrinth 6 months ago, I brought Storm in. I was fighting War Machine, and I did that evade his L1 just out of reflex, even though I didn't want to. And I actually fully evaded his L1. Completely evaded it, and it shocked me because I thought for sure I was going to get hit, but the L1 was over. It said dexterity, and I was still standing, no bleeds, no nothing. And I was surprised. Was commenting on this fact that I just fully evaded War Machine's first special. And I look up, and I've got the map on the screen. I forgot to take the map off, so there is no video evidence of this whatsoever that I actually accomplished it, other than the excitement on my face and in my voice for having done so. Is Sanjay Sharma, is 5-star Psylocke good? She is good. She's a very underrated champion, or should I say overshadowed champion. Because Archangel and Iceman get all of the attention, or most of the attention, as mutants. So she doesn't get much, but she is a very good champion. Yeah, Devious Assassin, you've done it too, so I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Do not buy a Walmart bike. It will fall apart and break so fast you want to smash it. Alright, man. What do you recommend? Something that's not outrageously priced. I'm on a tight budget. High Speed remembers that. Yep, they were witnesses to my so-called successful evade. I gotta go back and find it. I need to go back and find it and like cut it out and make a single video of it so I can refer people to it. I don't even remember. I don't know what day that would have been. Well, I guess I've got that run was broken up into 4 days, I think, 4 or 5 days, and in the descriptions it says what fights I was doing, so it probably wouldn't be too hard to find it. But. João Ricardo Garcia Fogacha. Hello, good night, Brazilian. Welcome. Hope I didn't butcher your name too badly. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm still convinced that it should be evadable fully every time, but it's just the timing is just a little off somewhere. It seems like every special fits into a category. And when I first started the channel, I was posting just videos about how to evade special attacks. I stopped doing that because it's more time consuming than I want to spend. But I have a theory that most special attacks fit into about 3 or 4 different categories of timing for the evade. It's different animations, they look different, but the timing is the same. So like what was it, Punisher's first special is the same timing for Crossbones and Hulkbuster on their L2. I don't know where War Machines fits in there, but it's got to be in there somewhere. I think I'll decide February 22nd if I will 565 Blade. Or Star-Lord, sorry. Depends on if I get Blade in 3 tries. If I don't, he goes up. Labyrinth goes down, 3 more tries. There you go. I mean, you're going to get another rank 5 here in a few months, I'm sure. They're going to make them more available. I'm sure we're going to see Tier 5 basics in the new Alliance Quest system whenever that comes. I think it's going to be very soon, probably just around the corner. There is a video how to evade War Machine Special 1. Has somebody made it? Mandap, let me know if you find it. Tiffany, yes, it is. I made a video. If you look on my channel, like the front page of my channel, there's a folder for how to evade special attacks. And I have a video on Punisher. And the thing about it is I demonstrate how to fully evade his first special and how to partially evade his second special. But if you look in the comments, I pinned a comment on there where somebody posted a video to show how to fully evade his second special attack. So rather than trying to post a second video or edit my own, I just pinned his so that people can hopefully see that and be directed over there. So yeah, check that out. Hate that it's so hard to punish DS first special, even Magneto's a certain distance. Yeah, Magneto's and Doctor Strange are the same, and basically you have to bait him out, but then like when you draw back, you stand there. You don't evade the projectile, it just won't hit you. Or you block on Doctor Strange, you block the first one and evade the second encounter. Kabam did not do the redo the main screen. Somebody forgot. Happy finally got consistent evading Yellow Jacket's SP1. Yeah, he's tricky. Got to get that distance. About 200 units away from being able to buy that first alpha deal. I think I do need to get that first one at least. Didn't release an update. Well, yeah, I guess you're right. They only do the loading screen on updates, right? No, they don't. Did they not do it every month? With the event quest? Yeah, every event quest usually has its own, don't they? But I guess they usually have an update every month. If you just take the second part of Mags and DS as a block, you can punish it. No, the first part. The first part of DS. On Mags, you don't need to block the first part. DS, you really don't need to block the first part either. You should be able to fully evade both of them at the same time. Or the same way, but what I'm saying is I know you can block the first part of Doctor Strange's and then evade the second part. If you block the first part of Magneto's, I don't know if you can block the second part, or if you can evade the second part. I don't know if you can evade the second part if you block the first part on Magneto. There's a video named Marvel Contest Champion Fully Evading War Machine Specials. Okay. Yeah, that may be the one that I've tagged on my video. Mario 12 4-star Medusa is good. Yes, she's very good. I actually pulled her today. Can't rank her up though, because I can't use the alphas. 25 units. Yeah, man, it just drains you, doesn't it? I put my suicides on in the wrong order. I know better than to do so, but see, I have that auto neurotoxin here. Be an easy fight if you could punish your special. You can punish your L2. You just got to watch that timer and come in right as that timer's expiring. Punish the L2, and the L1 you just stand there and block as soon as her animation's done. 90% of the time she'll go straight into a heavy attack. Only the L2 want to just go in and hit her ASAP, and really gotta watch more Labyrinth videos. Yeah, man. Yep. I've got video fighting, well, I think maybe once or... Fought her 3 times. I know one time I did, well, no, I fought her twice off stream. So only my very last run, the final run, I've got... video of fighting her, and I actually did her, I think I used 2 revives, 1 or 2 revives on her on my final run. Two sounds more correct. Isaiah Munoz, who is your best 4-star? That's really a difficult question to answer because it depends on what content I'm doing in the game. But as far as like 4 stars that I like, Ghost Rider, Hyperion, Iceman, Quake. That is one of the videos, the Black Widow fight is one of the videos that I'm going to cut out and post separately, but it may be a few days to do that. It takes a long time because those video files are so large. My my program it just takes a long time to process it. Alright, that does it for my 4 stars, so I'm going to wrap it up here. Pop some PHCs. How long have you been playing this game? Just over 2 years. Started October of 2015. Alright, high speed YouTube. Yay, 2 stars. Claim my free crystal. Yeah, I'll jump in BGs for a few minutes. I'm going to try to go to bed a bit pretty soon because Alex got me all hyped up. Got to get up, go to the gym tomorrow. Actually, what I have to do, look at that. I'm officially at 7 tries for Medusa. Anyway, I got to take the Christmas lights down outside tomorrow. I was going to do it earlier this week, but it was stinking cold. It's going to be a little bit warmer tomorrow, so got to do that, maybe get to the gym. Daily crystal in 8 minutes. Got to remember that. So, anyway, guys, thanks for hanging with me tonight as always. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like and some sub button and share. Thank you, Fadlil Arif. Appreciate that, sir. Guys, have a great night. Until next time, this is Gran Kahonu smoking it down. Catch you later.